snack inside, so that's my breakfast.
I like that very much. Yes, you do exactly that. That is awesome. Um, is there anything else you wish to accomplish before things move forward?
Oh, no, no, I wish to do nothing.
No problem at all. You lie in your kind of like your. It's not even a bed. It's more just like an area. You've managed to put some things that are a bit softer, some
Yeah,
fiberglass
why
that you
not?
put a sheet
Eating,
over of.
eating a snack, scratching a bit.
Yeah.
That's
Um, and you hear some commotion outside. However, as you are noticing that for the first time, we then switch round to Bogart, who is awakening. Where did you spend the night, Bogart?
I slept in my container,
Mhm.
as I do every night. Well, every night that I'm at the Ark. Uh, got up early with the intention to go to the Chroniclers and discuss the book that we found.
Okay.
And that is his intention. Whether that happens or not is a different story. And
I will say that you're making your way towards the Dawn Vault as things start to happen, but you don't make it because this is all kicks off pretty early. But yeah, okay. Flair, where did you spend the night?
I was in the nursery with my two girls,
Mhm.
and yeah, just a normal night rest. And should just wake up, check on the girls, make sure they're not dead, or they haven't ran away, or they haven't gotten in any trouble.
They are both
Probably that
sleeping
one
on
the
the
most.
inflatable mattress that you provided them with.
Yes.
And they appear to be having a really wonderful night's sleep. They look very comfy. Um, so yeah,
I'm gonna put rations out for them in the for their morning breakfast, and I'm gonna put their toothbrushes out, and I'm gonna get like cups of water for them. I'm gonna do like the whole parent thing.
you do so. One of them looks up to you. I will say it is Heather because that's Heather and Charlotte, isn't it?
Yes.
Aha! I do remember somebody's name. Charlotte kind of looks up to you like that, kind of one-eyed, open look. Oh, thanks, mum. And she's straight back to
You're
sleep.
welcome.
Um,
Kiss on the forehead.
oh, you know, ah,
Yeah.
then she hugs you because she loves you. And as you're doing all this and you're kind of doing all your kind of parently, you're like, why is there so much? Why is every clothing thing they own just all over the place? Of course, because they basically own rags. There's like three things on the floor because nobody has much clothing. But as a
I
parent,
will
like too
find some
much.
better clothes.
So yeah, you do that, and then you start to hear a
It's my
bell
next
ringing
goal.
because you are closer to the centre of town than everyone else. And that leads us to Ulf.
Yep. I will probably be up an hour before everybody because I'll just be doing my usual routine of watering my little plant in the bedside table I
Mhm.
have. Working out as well, making sure I'm nice and fit for those to help those who need my help. Because again, being a grunt, that is what I do. And apart from that, I'll just be getting a quick bite to eat, and then obviously I will hear a bell ringing for some reason.
Mhm. Um, Ulf, as you stick your head out under from the door, whatever you've got, of just a bit of rubble that you push over and on, Murdock's kind of leaning against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guy you spoke
Murdock.
to yesterday. Yeah, the guy that you were speaking to from Hannibal's unit.
Murdock.
Yep.
I'll just nod to him.
Ulf.
Um,
Look. He kind of moves over and actually like kind of puts his hand on your chest and kind of motions to go back inside.
all right. Yeah, I'll invite him in.
He looks around as you're in there. He's like, it's nice digs. Look, I wasn't completely honest with you yesterday, and I got to be quick.
Okay.
Spanner's not dead.
Really?
Hannibal's got him.
You know
Need to
why?
find out. Don't know nothing, but they didn't leave. They said they were leaving, but they weren't gone long enough.
Okay.
I was working late and I seen them bring him back. And then the next day they told him Froon he was dead. There's only one place he can be. In the armory. Downstairs. I wasn't allowed downstairs since we cleaned it out.
Okay.
Right, so that's it. Just don't let them know it came from me. But they're up to something. And as you kind of like look at what you actually see is a big bruise along the side of his jaw that wasn't there yesterday.
Yeah.
And you do remember that the, I think it was Baracus or one of the enforcers, Randall, wasn't happy that he was talking to you.
Right. So, quick check over Murdock. Is he armed?
Yeah, as armed as any other mutant on the Arcus.
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, actually, because I forgot. Right, I'll take out a bullet. I'll put it in my hand and I'll shake his hand. Just kind of strong hands. Just thanks, man. Make sure you're okay.
Right. Just we stuck together, grunts. Kind of gives you the grunt handshake, was just a punch really hard in the shoulder.
No, it's the handshake with the hidden bullet in is
Oh, no,
the
I
kind
get
of
that.
setting of the.
Yeah, he takes
Yeah.
the bullet and then gives you the grunt handshake, which is punching
Yeah.
something really hard in the shoulder to show how tough you are.
Yeah, and I'll do the same to him. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be annoyed if he didn't. Right, so he takes it up. Right, gotta go. If anyone sees me, it's a problem. And that's it. He ducks out, and this is the point you hear the commotion. Bang, bang, bang. What the fuck's that? Who's a fucking ringing a bell? What the fuck's going on? But yeah, then you all start to hear commotion. There's hubbub of various mutants because the bells never rung as often as this. Like, in the last few days, they're ringing it all the time. So yeah. But you hear this hubbub as you're going towards it. Some are saying the elder's dead. Some are saying that the bosses are up to something. Which is what I do.
I'll sling my rifle over that I was practicing late last night with, and I'll head over to the.
Just
where
draw an
the
aim on
bell
things,
is.
yeah, and just go pew.
Yeah, just pew pew. I'm not firing bullets, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just-
saying pew pew, of course, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's how it works, right?
Coming out of
That's
my shelter, like pushing the tarp aside and like putting on my belt and just making my way to see what that's about.
Nice. Rachel, you've heard the noise as well, and you are closer, so you can hear more mutants. The girls do start and wake up as well and kind of sit up in the bed. Oh, I'm just. Hey, I'm just. Hey, Mum, what's happening?
Oh my
Not
God.
sure. Let's go check it out.
Okay. One of them just pulls it. What I'm going to say is, I think I made. Where the hell are they? God, I made so many characters. Right. Not that one. The unaffiliated. I'm sure they're unaffiliated. There they are. Residents in Nursery, Heather and Charlotte. Okay. Okay, we made Heather an enforcer and Charlotte as okay. GI actually changed what she was. Okay. So yeah, they both sit up beside you. You notice that Charlotte, where she previously we said she had like a big bite mark in her hand from trying to tame a dog. Now she's got like a tool belt on with like a hammer hanging off of it. Oh, Mum, the dog bit me again, and she stood your arm and another big bite in it. So, but I was speaking to one of the gearheads, and they gave me this, and they said I could be a gearhead. They're going to teach me.
Well, if that's what you want, that's okay.
Right.
Long Glove will have to look at your arm because it will get infected.
It's fine. She presses it, like some yellow thing just squirts out of it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Doesn't taste nice either.
Ugh.
Do not eat that. Whatever you do, do not do that. I smack her hand away. No.
Okay. Let's go. There's some other mutants in the nursery. God, I actually put so many mutants in the nursery. I didn't realise I'd done this many until I just looked at it. But anyway, yeah, there is other mutants there. And these kind of like they're kind of peeking their heads out from under like various bits of rubble that they're sleeping on. But none of them motion to join you, and just gonna look over suspiciously.
For anyone viewing the nursery that he's referring to, everyone's like roughly about 19, 20-year-olds.
The youngest mutants in the arc, so 17, 18, 19, yeah, they are in the nursery, however, they are adults. Much like the oldest person in the arc is Richard, who is 24? 25. And he is considered the granddad, apart from the oldest person, which is the elder, who is a very old man.
Mm-hmm.
Indeterminate age. Because very old to these guys would be 40, my age. But you know. So anyway, yeah. So the nursery
Wait,
is just
40's
one
not
of the kind
old?
of. Just gonna kick shit him from the
Behave
screen.
yourself, young man.
Yeah, exactly. 40. Fucking kill him.
Just will be there before you know it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So some of them look over. But yeah, so you're moving to go out the door. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll have gone outside with the girls and gone to the town square.
Yeah, it works. As you go out, Brock is sitting on a chair by the door, and he's just got like a rusty tin, and he's just scooping food out of it and eating it, and he just nods and clicks at you as you walk by.
Morning. And I'll
With,
just hurry off.
2 of his 4 arms, he salutes. So yeah, he's head towards town. Again, lots of mutants are moving towards it. It's mutants from all the different factions that you see. Lots of unaffiliated mutants. As you draw closer, I did actually do a wee card for this, which the streamers, unfortunately, if anyone's streaming will not be able to see. Not streaming, watching. But you guys can see. And I picked a picture of it because I thought it was funny. And he's got it.
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Jesus.
I am not capable of seeing this.
Are you not? Okay. It's basically, I found a picture of like some wasteland thing people do in California, and they're all round somebody who is just a lady who has got like tinfoil pants on and has got a big stick.
It almost looks like Burning Man.
It does look like, I thought it might be Birmingham, but apparently
Yeah.
there's like a Mad Max gathering in the California desert.
Honestly,
again.
the California desert is like craziness. Like, I think there's
I think
lots
it's
of
based
things
in
that
Mad
happen there.
Max.
Well, I am
Yeah.
totally getting tickets to that. Going, I'll dress as Mad Max and take my song off. Why not?
See,
Yeah.
right,
Fucking
is
A.
it? Will it show? Will it show? Not one.
It's a gorgeous
Yeah.
drive, though.
Nah, there's
Oh,
infringement.
too much of a.
Yeah,
It's light in it.
the camera's
Yeah.
not adjusting.
Yeah, copyright infringement.
It's a photo.
Whoever it was that may be.
I
It's
think
not on
saying it
stream,
doesn't
so you just can all look at it. It's
So,
me
yeah,
that can't look
as-
at it.
As you approach, you notice there's 3 raised platforms. It looks like some mutants have managed to fashion together individual podiums, which look like pallets that have been thrown together. And then there's 3 bosses standing on each one. Well, there's a single boss standing on each one. There's 3 bosses, which means there's 9. Anyway, you recognise Dell, Diane, and Hannibal. And at first they're kind of arguing, but then Diane raises her hands and says in a loud voice which carries across the crowd, "We must each put our case to the Ark and see who will take on these tasks." Are you doing anything, or are you just going to stand and listen, or?
I'm gonna
Am
listen
I
and
in
see what
Cannibal?
tasks are.
Hannibal, sorry.
I'll
yeah,
assume
sorry, guys.
I'll assume I'm with the chroniclers, just grumbling about the fact there's so much noise. How can anyone read?
I'm gonna sort of see if I can see anyone I know.
Yeah, I'll
make
do some
noise with the
perception
others.
checks that in a minute, yeah, so you can find each other if you choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Diane raises her hands and she has her staff and she waves and says, "I will go first. The Ark is starving. We will not make it. The Elder and his minions," and at this point she kind of looks over at the members of the Dawn Vault that are standing there. "They give us less each day. It is clear to all but the most foolish that it is running low. Do you deny this? Dawn Vault dwellers?" And they look over and they kind of like put their heads down, and like you hear some voices from the crowd saying, "The Elders always provided. You look after us. This is a test." This kind of stuff. "Well, if this is a test, then it is too much to ask. Many of us have died. I put forward that we feed the Ark. I know of a location that will provide food for us. I also ask," and at this point she looks to several members of the crowd, including you, Ulf. "I ask that any who have found things that could be used to provide us with food, that they do so. Deliver it into the care of the church